Dubbed the Jamaican Scarface, Shottas is a visceral viewing experience documenting the rise to infamy of two best friends, Harold and Wayne, from the slums of Jamaica to the streets of Miami. We first meet the young friends as they practice being gangsters, clearly depicting to the audience that gangbanging is what kids in this world aspire to become, also foreshadowing their fate. After scoping out a local beverage delivery man and finding out how much he makes, Wayne steals a gun, and along with Harold, they rob the delivery man, fleeing the scene with a huge score and leaving the delivery man with a bullet in his leg. Then there's a 20-year time jump, and Harold is back in Jamaica after being deported for gangbanging in Miami. It's here we also meet Wayne's top gunman, Mad Max, a trigger-happy psychopath who shoots first and asks questions later. Together, they're the kings of the streets of Kingston. Not long after that, they begin blooding the streets of Kingston. Their bloodthirstiness causes too much trouble in the city, and the cops are bearing down on them. To calm things down, Wayne's connection in the government, an MP, secures visas for Wayne and his two friends. This is the very same MP who set the police after Wayne and the gang, and after he secures them their visas, they murder the MP and flee Jamaica. Now in Miami, the Shottas start making their way up the hood food chain. They make their presence known by extorting everyone from small-time gangsters to the top players in the city, one of which is played by Wyclef Jean. His character is the only one who doesn't bend to the will of the Shottas. It's here we also meet Mr. Buckshot, the biggest player in town. Their rise to the top is quick and bloody. At the same time, Mad Max uses this opportunity to rack up kills, adding to his kill count. Things are going well, as the Shottas are seemingly invincible. It's time to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Share the video, let algorithm know that you like the show and you want some more. And that's all I got, and it's time to go. Thanks for watching. At the height of their success, Harold, also known as Biggs, suggests slowing down since they've made more money than they can spend. And this is when Mr. Buckshot, their only competitor, sends a small army to Harold's lavish mansion to kill the entire crew. The gunfight is vicious and bloody. Harold survives unscathed. Mad Max is shot in the gut, and Wayne is a bloody corpse. Harold cradles his lifelong friend as he slips away, whistling at him like they did when they were kids. After interrogating one of the surviving hitmen, Harold finds out that the hit was put out by Buckshot. After taking Mad Max to the emergency room, Harold heads over to Buckshot's mansion, where he takes his $7 million, kills his girlfriend, and kills Buckshot. Harold then rides off into the sunset, rich and free, although distraught. Shottas isn't a particularly good-looking movie, but what it lacks in cinematic prowess, it makes up for in rawness. The gunfights are ugly, fast, and unforgiving. It captures the grimy nature of life in the slums of Jamaica as we follow these raggedy kids in tattered rags for clothes with dreams of being rich no matter the cost, to the heights of Miami street fame where they live the high life. The movie can easily be logged into the Western genre as all the characters walk around with a gun on their hip and a swagger in their step. Furthermore, the story brings to mind the legends of Billy the Kid and Jesse James, kids who grew up in the frontier wasteland of the Old West, dreaming of becoming like the famous outlaws who were feared and revered by the first Americans who sought the life there. Moreover, Shottas is an eternally rewatchable movie because it doesn't waste a second of its 1.5-hour runtime on anything that doesn't push the story forward. The movie is lean and direct, much like the fast life led by its protagonists. But the greatest trick Shottas manages to pull is making you care about these completely irredeemable characters. Wayne's death is tragic, and watching Harold weep over his bloodied friend will move you. The movie is also further proof that you can make an audience care about completely villainous characters as long as the narrative is appropriately constructed and executed.